Hey guys, welcome to our Mother's Day live stream. We've got the Carpio Brothers. Whoa, well, we can find Bernard. Okay, here we go. There. Okay. So we got the Carpio Brothers here live for a Mother's Day special. Happy Mother's Day to all mothers out there. We love you all.
Happy Mother's Day.
Our mother will be coming on later. We've also got our very good bros. Hold on, let me try all these cams out. We got the two bros, Jez and Mike. Say hi, Jez.
Hello.
Jez, are you gonna wave at everybody? We all miss you.
I don't know which camera.
For those, if you couldn't hear, he said he didn't know which camera, but we always just get him to wave. So today we're gonna play a whole bunch of fun tunes. We're gonna change it up from last time. We're gonna keep it a little bit more swing, a little bit more groovy at times, and then later our mom's gonna come in and join us for the show. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy. We're gonna start off with a really relaxed jazz tune. It's called Equinox. Let's go. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Hold on. Let me bring the other guys in the room. Hold on. Wait. Okay. Now we got everyone in the room. Oh. Okay.
Except for me.
Oh, yeah, okay. Wait, we can bring Bernard in. Okay, we're all in. We're all in now.
All right.
Everybody's in.
Hold on. Okay, I gotta stand.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So it's been a very eventful day. We've got a lot more cameras this time, a lot more problems, but a lot more fun all at the same time.
Yeah.
So before we continue, actually, we had a really good friend of mine who reached out, and he basically said like his company is trying to promote some stuff that they've been doing. So they were really nice to send us some beer. So we've got these arehere craft beers. They're really like, well, we're about to try them out. You can get the first-hand experience of what they taste like. Jez, hold a beer.
Okay. Shall we drink now? Shall we drink now?
Yeah, let him try it now. I want to zoom in on his face. Hold on. Okay, we're gonna make this very entertaining. Hold on, Jez. You gotta wait for me, okay? Okay, I gotta zoom in on you, okay? Okay, get your throat ready. Okay.
Turn a little to your left.
Jez, look a little bit to your left.
Yeah.
Okay, we're about to zoom in on you. Okay, now this is a first-hand experience of Jezrael having this drink. He's having the arehere craft beer IPA edition. Okay, let's do it. Show everybody how it tastes.
Okay. Here we go. 1, 2.
You don't need to count down. We're not launching a rocket ship.
We have a blind taste testing.
This is literally blind taste testing. How does it actually taste, Jez? You like it? It's cool. Would you get some? So if you guys are interested in getting one of these, Jez, if they're interested, what should they do?
Get some.
Okay.
I'm getting one.
Oh yeah? Okay. So if you're actually interested in getting some, you can message me. I forgot to put the link in. And what's it? I think they've got 8 different types, 6 to 8 flavors. And they do like seasonal stuff. So at the moment we've got a pale ale. Here you go.
All right.
So Bernard's got a pale ale. I've got a Weizenbier with Annie. But these are all imported from Japan. So we're just gonna give it a try. Here you go.
Sure. Cheers. Happy Mother's
Cheers,
Day.
everybody. Happy Mother's Day.
Cheers.
Oh.
I'm still drinking.
Sorry, I was at a bachelor party yesterday and definitely not doing a buffalo. So here we go. Yo, man, Chung, this is legit. This is really good.
It's actually nice.
Yeah, it's really nice. Really smooth and really tasty. And no, that's not just like, I'm not getting paid for it. I just get the beer for free. And I'm still alive after yesterday. Okay. So we're going to play more songs. Guys, what do you want to play?
I don't know. I'm drinking.
Alcoholic Jez over
Yeah.
here.
He suddenly turned into an alcoholic.
He's celebrating Mother's Day.
Yeah. Why don't we do something kind of like kind of chill but kind of not chill? Okay, for those who tuned in last time, just start something.
Okay. Fine.
Something kind of samba-y.
Oh, okay.
Okay, come on, we're all looking at you.
Okay.
Just turn a little to your left. There we go.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah, let's go.
Can you see me now?
We can all see you. Jez, I don't even know what we're playing. Oh, okay. So this is a song called an original composition written by myself for the Carpio Brothers. This is called Flight. All right. Jezrael. Let's bring you in here. Wait, hold on. I forgot to number all these number things. Okay, Jezrael.
Yes.
What up? Oh, I put the wrong one. I can't. Okay.
Still have the shot.
Okay. Well, yeah, we're still kind of here. Okay. So Jez, tell what's going on with you. What's happened to you this week? What's been going on?
Well, I'm just busy arranging stuff for
Oh, yeah?
Broadway play that I got commissioned to do.
So Jez is a busy man. He's preparing for this Broadway play. It seems quite interesting. What do you find is the most challenging part for you? Hold on. You keep talking while I fix this camera thing. I want to bring myself in here.
Making charts.
Okay. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's so much better.
Okay.
So, other than making charts, why do you find making charts so difficult?
Oh, because I can't see the actual score, right? I have to have somebody proofread to me, see what's in the score.
I hope everyone can hear Jez, but if not, Jez has to scream louder. He's a very soft-spoken guy, but at the same time, he doesn't have a microphone next to him.
Yeah.
Just I remember that gig that time when you like screamed out. I can't remember which one it was. He was like so frustrated that no one could hear him, so he's like 1, 2, 3, 4. Mike, you remember that gig?
You mean Jez?
Yeah.
Jez counting?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
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 I don't know, there's a gig every now and again where he doesn't have a
Oh,
microphone.
yeah.
And then he gets so frustrated. 1, 2, 3, 4, like that.
Or it gets to break time and he's like,
Yeah.
okay, folks.
No, that was in France, I think.
Oh, really?
Franks and in
Yeah.
Bangkok as well. There was
Ladies and
gigs.
gentlemen, let's take a short pause.
Jez, you're still holding back on your volume.
Yeah. This guy, always so soft, so gentle. Look at that gentle man over there. Wait, I'm gonna zoom in on you. Look at this gentle guy.
Beer.
How about you, Mike? What have you been up to?
Some few collaborations in Facebook,
Wow.
and yeah, just practicing,
Yabang King collab guy.
Yeah. But yeah, now I'm sort of kind of going back to normal.
Okay. So how do you guys feel about the situation now? Obviously, musicians can't work yet. According to the government, it seems that the coronavirus sleeps during the day and then wakes up during at night when we all go to work.
Sounds like that, yeah. Seems like it. But yeah,
Without being too political, I mean, musicians are frustrated. We had a wedding that was coming up this week, next weekend. We couldn't play now, but I mean, going forward, I mean, obviously things are getting better in Hong Kong for those who are overseas. We've got 0 cases for the last 0 cases
I think it's a week
locally.
now, isn't it?
2 weeks, 1.5, over a week at least. So it's very positive here. Things are going back to normal.
Yeah.
I live in Mongkok. It's getting really busy as always.
Yep.
You know when Hong Kong's getting back to normal when there's traffic again.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I was surprised.
Yeah, when Jez can't get a taxi to come here on time, when he told me, I promise I'll be there by 5
So you mean
o'clock.
every
I
time?
promise. And then then you know it's then you know there's traffic in Hong Kong.
Yeah, I
Okay.
can't find taxi.
Huh? Say again?
I cannot find a taxi.
Oh yeah, you're searching
No.
for the taxi.
No, actually, my hardship started in Hong Kong because we can't really move.
Oh yeah? So
Yeah.
then what happened?
No, I can't get out, right? So
Why not?
I just told the taxi driver, when am I going to arrive? It's like, and then he's like, I don't know, it's so heavy traffic.
Hey, at least this taxi driver was nice to you. Last time the taxi driver really didn't we did the show with just Jez. The guy's like, yeah, I'm here next to your place, and then it's like 6 blocks down the road, really
Down the
far down the
road.
road. So
we-
stupid.
We always deal with this with Jez and taxi drivers.
Yeah, as Hong Kong taxi drivers are not disabled friendly.
Yeah, they're not.
Yeah, especially for guys like you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's play one more song and then let's bring Mum in.
Sure.
What do you feel like playing? We've got before we continue that, we've got lots of people coming in and saying hi Candace.
Yeah.
Hope you guys are doing really great. Rosemary and John, great to hear from you again, and our cousin Anita. Hope you're all well, as well as our
Hi.
cousin Jill. Hope you guys are great in Philippines.
I'm just gonna say hi after you.
Oh yeah, you want to say hi to someone? Hi Samuel, thanks for tuning
Hi.
in again. Who else? Francis, how are you?
Hi.
Here we go. Who else is here?
Somebody was calling.
Daniel, Novi, how are you? And Louis, my 6-year-old student.
You missed the Jez fan club.
Oh,
There was a
sorry,
Jez-
we missed
Jezrael
Jez's fan club. Hey, Jez, you've got a fan club.
Oh, do I?
Hold on, let me find him for you. What's it? Earl is your idol, Jezrael Lucero. That's it? What do you want to say to your fan club? Hold on, let me zoom in on you. What do you want to say to your fan club?
Hi.
Okay.
Probably my friends from Cebu that are visually impaired are watching too. I don't know. I'm not sure.
So Jezrael's fan club, he says hi. Last week we had Mike's fan club. This week we have Jez's fan club. Cool. So let's play something. Mike, you get to choose this time.
Me?
Yeah, you're in. It's your turn.
What tune? Can
Just
play-
start something.
Can play some
Whatever you feel like.
Just
Latin stuff.
just play where you feel. Just
What-
play where your sticks lead you.
something like this.
Yeah, something like that. Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just start. So good.
Oh.
We for those who don't know, we just play. Shut up.
Yeah.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy
Ah. And here we want to welcome our mother,
Speaking of Mother's
our
Day.
one and only. Hold on, let me find the right camera.
Hold on. Let me.
Here we go. Our one and only mother. Actually, wait. Let's redo this. And in the left corner. Michael, please. Drum roll. And in the left corner, we've got all the way from Australia, Melbourne. She'll be featuring tonight for a couple of songs. We hope you enjoy. We have Rosalie Carpio. I keep forgetting which camera.
The whole camera was shaking.
Oh. Okay, now your mic's on down.
Good, now I can talk.
Okay, so welcome. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you, my darling, for inviting me.
Oh, we needed to have fun.
Indeed.
I kind of messed up. I needed to put both cameras here. Okay, before we get talking, we're gonna play a nice jazz standard that everybody knows. We're gonna play "Fly Me to the Moon" for all you mothers out there. This one's
Right,
for you.
you are.
All right. One. Okay. Let's go straight in. Okay. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3.
Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter or Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. Hey, baby, in other words, you know I love you. saxophone, of course. Chris, fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter or Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me. Whoa, fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, in other words, yes, in other words, baby, I love you. And thank you to everyone for tuning in. I've got wishes from Samuel, Daisy, and they've tuned in again from UK. Esther, haven't seen you for ages. Jason, Warren in Sydney, look at that, great. And Robin in Sydney too, fantastic. Anita, of course, my niece, and Joan, fantastic. So please, Jackie, she's there too. Thank you all for tuning in. This is wonderful.
And from Rosemary,
Yes.
from Rosemary, she says, give your mum a big hug and a kiss. So, okay.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
We've
do I
been-
not,
oh,
do
yeah,
I
and,
not, do I not count in this? Like,
Of course you do, one at a time. All right. Very proud of my two handsome sons, yeah?
It's been a very busy day. All right.
And Francis, don't forget Francis is there. Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on, let me change the angle. I haven't got exactly what I wanted to right now. Let's do here. Oh, okay. So, how are you finding the whole situation? How are you? Let everybody know. How do you find Hong Kong right now? Or
I'm pretty good.
so finally, you had your first online lesson after last time.
Yeah.
So how have you
Doing
been
well.
finding?
Yeah, doing good.
So
We're
if you
happy.
guys
My
are
students
looking-
happy now.
If you're looking for a great Mother's Day gift, my mother will teach your mother how to sing.
our mother,
Our mother, yes.
will
Sorry.
teach your.
Our mother will teach your mother how to sing.
Anybody, doesn't have to be mothers.
Or you can prepare early for Father's Day or even your birthday.
Yeah.
She's now ready globally.
Indeed, yes, I can indeed. And very simple to connect too.
Exactly.
You're
The whole
right.
point is nice and easy.
Yeah.
So what else has been keeping you busy besides that and everything?
You.
Oh yeah. Hey Jez, I'm gonna zoom in on you. What do you have to say about that, huh?
Yeah, he commented too.
Huh?
Yeah.
What do you have to say?
She's like,
You have to really.
Hold on. I gotta zoom in on you. Okay, say what do you want to say? Jez, go get a drink. Go drink again.
Yeah, have a sip of your.
Go have a sip. Wait, okay. Here's a Jezrael sip special.
I forgot to
Wait,
bring
drum
my
roll,
water.
please. Drum roll. Okay. What song you want to do next?
Good question.
Let's keep it upbeat, and then we can bring it down a little bit. Let's do A Lady is in Trap.
Sure. Bossa Nova, yeah?
Okay. So for everyone who's wondering why it's always shaking, I've got a lot of cameras on my desk and my piano shakes everything. So keep in mind, I'm not a technical wizard, okay? Unless you guys want to donate for me to have like loads of frames and stuff around my building, around my table, which I don't really want to do because it'll look super ugly. But please.
You've already got a few things.
Yeah, I got a lot of stuff. If you guys could see the angle from my table, you can see a little bit in the mirror behind me. But
Well, if you check on my Instagram and Facebook posts, I posted it up
exactly. Okay. Always telling me off.
He didn't get that right. I get too hungry for dinner at 8. I love the theater, but I'll never come late. I'll never bother with people I hate. That's why the lady is a tramp. I don't like crap games with barons and earls. Won't go to Harlem in ermine and pearls. Won't dish the dirt with the rest of the girls. That's why the lady is a tramp. I like the free, fresh wind in my hair, life without care, 'cause I'm broke and that's all. Hey California, it's cold and it's damp. That's why the lady is a tramp. say welcome to Yanis. She's just tuned in. And of course, Net was there, my niece also. She's been on every week so far. And of course, darling Anita. My niece is a singer also in Melbourne. So we have music in the family. And her father, my brother-in-law, he's a pianist, a great pianist, jazz pianist. So many in the family.
For those of you who don't know,
I'm trying to get it to shut.
I'll put everybody like this with me.
Trying to
For
dodge
those of you
you.
who don't know, we kind of talked about this before when we had my mom and when we did Foreign Tunes episode 1. Oh, my bad. I accidentally muted myself again. So, for those of you who don't know, my mom's side of the family, my mom's sister's family, a lot of them are actually musicians as well. Also jazz musicians, and it's funny how things just happen to be like that.
Yeah. And heavy metal too.
Oh yeah, and heavy metal, yeah, exactly.
my
So
nephew.
it's not just the Carpio side that runs through. It's the other side of the family as well, the Harrises as well. So it's interesting how everything came. And when we had my mom on the show before, we were talking about how she grew up listening to music and how her mother was, well, our grandmother was an entertainer and did a lot of stuff. And unfortunately, Grandpa didn't play anything.
He played the radio.
Oh yeah, okay, fine.
He was the audience member.
And then when he came to Hong Kong, he became the king of the Kangaroo Pub back in the day.
Oh, absolutely. Yes.
But what, like, I don't know. How do you feel in terms of the scene changing in Hong Kong since when you first came?
You
Like,
asked me that last time.
I did ask you that last time, but I mean, I want to go a bit more into detail about, your thoughts of, especially maybe okay, how about this? Let's make it a Mother's Day question. How do you feel it since we became professionals? How do you feel, it's changed since we got on the scene? Because it's very different. I feel it's very different from when we started.
Yeah.
Wait, you got to talk into the microphone.
Trying to think what to say. I'm like Jez now. How about that?
Jez, we can see you.
Yeah.
They're still watching you.
I don't care.
Have another sip of beer.
Like what? Okay.
You say how you felt this change.
Let me change the question.
Yeah.
So, being a mother and raising two sons who have now become professional musicians, did you feel like it was very, did you ever feel you wanted to kind of pressure us? Not exactly in that way, because like our dad was very intense with how he taught us.
Very
But
intense.
do you feel in terms, like watching us become professionals, was there ever a moment where you felt like maybe this isn't what you should do?
Absolutely not. Definitely not. They had no choice in that. They had to continue the Carpio legacy, so yes, no, it was destined for them.
But would you have been?
He did rugby for a little while, and you wanted to do a physio and personal trainer, but that went by the way.
But like,
Yeah,
if
no.
we didn't become musicians, or if I didn't become a musician, would you have been heartbroken?
Probably.
But what's your kind
You
of
were
your
both so
comment?
talented growing up, so you were destined. That was your destiny finish. There was no choice in the matter, yeah?
We committed so many hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first thing they learned when they were young, around 8, you were 8, I think, when you started,
Yeah.
around
I
that.
was thinking he was around 10.
Yeah. And the first thing they learned was rhythm. So that was the first thing, understanding rhythm.
Oh, I have a very good story for this. I tell this to all my students. I say, if you ever mess around, I'm gonna do this to you. So there's one time we went to Phuket,
That's
and
the
we
best.
were
I was going to say that story anyway. That's the best story ever.
Oh,
So
this one.
we went
It's
to Phuket.
actually Dad's 60th birthday.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
I
So we-
surprised him on Friday when we left on Monday or something.
So
Saturday.
we went to Phuket,
Yeah.
and what happened was
Well, we were staying at a resort.
we were staying in this
Beautiful
beautiful resort, and then we get there. We haven't even got a room. We've got a villa house.
Yeah.
And right outside the villa house is this amazing. It's this amazing swimming pool. We go in, and the first thing my dad says is like, "Okay, we got to find a piano."
Have
so
to
we
practice.
searched. Yeah, we have to practice tomorrow. So we searched the whole hotel, and we couldn't find one. So you can imagine how happy I was. I was like, yes, we don't have to practice. We were
Not
both
only
so happy.
you, both of us.
But then, so
relieved.
so the next day, me and Bernard woke up. We were so excited. We're like, okay, we're gonna go for a swim. We had breakfast with the whole family. We all had breakfast together, and then we went. We were all in our swimming trunks. I'm topless, and we're both topless, ready to run in the pool. We're like, see ya, mom, see ya, dad. And then dad goes, no, we have to practice. So, huh? We're gonna practice? Huh? And then he's like, I said, we looked around the hotel yesterday. There's no piano. He's like,
But
no
Dad,
problem.
we're in
We
Phuket.
sit in the living room. No problem.
You sat at the table.
So we sat at the table and we were just sitting there for 1 hour. Now let me
1
paint
hour.
the picture for you. There's a big window right here where my mom is standing, and let me do it here.
The
So there's
palm
a very
trees
big window right here, looking to the swimming pool. All the other kids outside are all
Torture.
swimming. Me and my brother, me and Bernard, are sitting here facing the window, like this, and our mom is the dad. No, you're
Yeah.
your dad, and we're just sitting here like this. We did that for like an hour.
No joke. Absolutely.
Only an hour?
I think it was an hour. It wasn't that long, but it was long enough. It was enough
Too
torture
long.
for me
An
looking
hour too
outside the
much.
window.
Yeah.
For both of us look outside the window and just, I want to go outside and
We
play.
got a half an hour break.
And then the moment he said, okay, you can go now, we literally just didn't even change anything. We just sprint out, jump in the pool, and swim around the pool so he couldn't see us.
Chris,
Yeah,
fun
Jez.
times.
What? Say it again.
Fun times, I can relate to that.
Oh yeah. What story do you have? It's not Father's Day. We can't do any Father's Day stories.
It's
but,
coming
like-
soon.
Oh yeah, that's true. So Jez, what story do you want to tell? What? How? Wait, hold on. Sorry. How can you
Same
relate?
thing.
Huh?
Like I had to do solfege while the other kids were playing.
Oh yeah. Whoops. Oops. Sorry.
I actually thought you were going to tell a different story, Chris, because
Oh,
I
yeah?
remember one other time that we went to Phuket,
Oh.
and
Hold on. Let me change to Bernard.
I think it was for Mr. David Udel's wedding.
Ah, yes.
I
Yes.
think that was. what-
Kota Kinabalu.
No, it was.
Kota Kinabalu.
Okay.
I think so.
I can't
I'm
remember.
pretty sure. Or
Anyway,
Bali.
one or the other.
Anyway, we were staying at this again an amazing hotel.
Yeah.
With, the most beautiful pool and rooms and everything, and simply like we thought that we were gonna get to go swim again, and simply our dad went searching the whole hotel for a piano, but for this one he found one outside the ballroom, but it was locked. So what happened was he literally went and got the captain of the ballroom, like the head of F&B, to come out and unlock the piano so that we could do a music lesson while on holiday.
Always.
I mean, it drove us crazy at the time, but in all honesty, like, we appreciate every moment of it. Like, when we look back,
It paid off.
we were always complaining, but I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, it got us to where we are today.
Because they had Aussie blood, they wanted to go and do rugby, and I said, it was on a Sunday morning. I said, go, but you have to be back by 2 o'clock. That was the rule every Sunday. So once they came back home, they were from 2 o'clock to 8 o'clock at night. Forget homework, forget everything else. They studied every Sunday for how many years? From 2 until 8, even 9 o'clock until they were.
It didn't matter what we were doing that day.
No.
We could have ran a marathon, but we had to be back by 2 p.m. and we had to
Yeah.
practice.
Well, we try and sneak in
Yeah.
as quietly as we could and close the front door as quietly as we could so we could take a quick nap after playing rugby for all the hours.
Okay.
Oh dear.
All right.
Okay, let's get
It's
back
time to be miserable
Let's
now.
no. Let's make this even more emotional by playing "Cry Me a River."
Yeah, okay.
Playing the smallest violin. Actually, I'll count for you. I'm
Very
leading you
slow,
in.
Say hi to Peggy. There's a few more people online. Luke. Of course, Peter's there. Hi, Peter. Another Chris. Two Chris. Hi, Chris Palenko. All right. Now you say you're lonely. You cried the whole night through. Come on and cry me a river. Cry me a river. I cried a river over you. Now you say you're sorry for being so untrue. Come on and cry me a river. Cry me a river. I cried a river over you. You drove me, nearly drove me out of my head, while you never shed a tear. Remember, I remember all that you said. Told me love was too plebeian. Told me you were through with me. And now you say you love me. Well, just to prove you do, come on and cry me a river. Cry me a river. I cried a river over you. Drove me, nearly drove me out of my head, while you never shed a tear. Remember, I remember all that you said. Told me love was too plebeian. And then you told me you were through with me. Now you say you love me. Well, just to prove you do, come on and cry me a river. Cry me a river. I cried a river over you. I cried a river thank you for Annie joining in from Singapore. And Tracy from Melbourne. Hi, Trace. Very good.
Okay, guys, we're gonna do one last song with our mum, and then we're gonna play a couple tunes, and then we're gonna go for a Mother's Day dinner. So,
A midnight dinner, yeah?
for those who've tuned in for the first time, we love to do these around dinner time, and then we get really hungry. So we can't play forever, unfortunately. Oh, sorry. I'm here. So we can't play forever, unfortunately. But we're gonna do a couple more. We're gonna do one last tune with a song, and I think this is very Mother's appropriate. It's called "There'll Never Be Another You." There'll never be another mother like ours, and there'll be another mother like yours. I don't know who else. Like,
And there'll never be two other sons like you guys.
Yeah.
And there'll never be two other sons like these two guys. Yeah?
So this
Special,
goes out to
very special
everybody.
boys, eh?
Goes out to everybody, all the mothers. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you for everything. And yeah, we gotta play "There'll Never Be Another You."
All right.
Is that okay? Okay, a little bit slower.
That's all right.
Okay, okay. So I'll count it in. Jess, A flat.
Yeah, I got you.
He's like, yeah, I'll figure it out. Yeah. Play the first note. Shut up, Chris. Just okay.
You need to tell me what key.
Okay. Yeah. No need to tell him what key. Wow, my bang. Wow, play whatever you want, huh? I'll follow you, huh? Hey, Jess, go have a beer again before we play again. Jess, have another beer.
It's good. We can't muck around like this in a function or wedding or something. We're good here.
Jess, have a beer. Wait. A drum roll, please.
Mum can have a beer too.
Oh, wait, drum roll again, please.
For Grandpa. All right. I normally have a shandy.
How do you like the beer?
Good.
It's actually,
Yeah, nice.
For non-beer drinkers.
yeah,
Agara
Wakayama.
Craft. Hold on, let me. Whoa. My other camera's about to run out of battery.
Wakayama.
Here we go. If you guys want to try this beer, contact me. I'll send you the details. We'll put it in the We'll put it in the description later once the videos are done. Hope you enjoy.
that camera's not on there.
I know, I can see that, but I was hoping
Here
you'd
you
change.
go. Now you can change it.
All right, I'll do it.
Okay.
Okay, this is the beer.
Okay. All right. So
Wait, that way.
let's do that. Never.
All
That's never gonna be another.
I'm famous for San Miguel beer. Sorry to say that. Because I did a San Miguel calendar.
Oh really? Oh yeah.
Yes, I was a calendar girl, yeah?
Oh.
Yeah, in the Peninsula Hotel,
What month?
in their bar. What year, you mean? A long time ago.
I'm smarter than to ask what year.
I didn't know.
What year? It's all I ask.
Okay.
The month I don't remember.
Let's get started.
All right.
Okay. One.
I'm going to burp now.
You want to burp?
Go
first,
ahead.
or-
No, go ahead.
Shut down all the cameras. And
Okay.
everything.
1, 2. 1, 2, 3. A flat guy.
There will be many other nights like this, and I'll be streaming here with someone new, maybe not. There will be other songs to sing, another fall, another spring, but there will never be another you. There may be other lips that I might kiss, but they won't thrill me like yours used to do. Yes, I may dream a million dreams, but how can they come true if there will never ever be another you? any other nights like this. Thank you. And I'll be standing here with someone new. There will be other songs to sing, another fall, another spring. There will never be another you. There may be other lips that I might kiss, but they won't thrill me like yours used to do. Yes, I may dream a million dreams, but how can they come true if there will never ever be, there will never ever be, there will never ever be another you. My fabulous sons, Chris on piano, Bernard on saxophone, of course Jez outside, and Mike on drums. And thanks to all my wonderful friends from all over the world joining in, and happy Mother's Day to those who are mums, and love to you anyway. Thanks everyone.
Thank you to our dear mother. We love you. Thanks for coming.
Love you too.
We can have another hug. Why do I get cut?
It's the closest. Oh, three together.
Easily could take. Hold on.
And the maestro's at home waiting for us to go to dinner.
Yes.
Right?
Okay, we're gonna play one or two more songs, and then we're gonna go and meet our dad for dinner. Anything you want to play, Jez?
No, it doesn't matter.
If you can't think of something, I'm gonna zoom in on you when you do a drink again.
Sure. That's fine.
No. What do you want to try? What do you want to play? Choose. Let's do something. I don't know. What do you want to try? Come on, Jez, think of something.
No, I've been dying to do no-fly zone.
No, we're not going to do No-Fly Zone, especially at this time. For those who don't know, No-Fly Zone is another composition that we're going to be recording relatively soon. No, we're not going to do that now. It's too loud. I don't want my neighbors to hate me at 9 p.m.
Okay.
Oh, wow, that's fast.
Yeah, I know. Time flies.
Wow.
It's crazy.
Let's do Mr. PC. And then we can play a nice kind of goodbye relaxing song, and then we're good. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Mr. Swing, Mr. Swing.
Let Mike count it off.
Okay, okay, Mike.
If you counted, Chris has a habit of when he counts songs off, he counts it at like 350 BPM without even realizing it. Wait, which camera? Okay, there we go.
I just get very excited.
He gets way too excited.
So
and it kills drummers in the process.
Mike, I don't want to kill you, so you can choose the tempo.
Okay.
Oh, also, someone earlier asked if Tony Carpio was our father, and yes, Tony Carpio is our father. Just to answer your question.
Okay.
All right, let's go from top.
I start.
Okay, you start. You know I like it fast. This is for all you PCs out there. those of you who are wondering,
Coming back.
where did the guys go outside? Their camera ran out of battery. Oh, you're back.
Well, we're finishing up, so. Yep.
Oh,
I need a mic.
Is it
I didn't realize she was gonna come back.
Is our
Okay,
camera-
I'm gonna leave you guys for 1 second so my mom can entertain you while I try to fix the camera very quickly, and then we do one last song with you.
Huh? Okay.
We didn't plan this. Okay, talk to your
I mean, we
talk to
didn't
your
really plan
people.
it.
Hello, everyone. Yeah, no, I wanted to thank. Oh, I haven't got my headphones on.
It's fine.
Wait, yeah.
Yeah, it's totally fine anyway.
Anyway, thanks to Motoko and my girlfriend Annie in Singapore. There's a few people I've forgotten to say. Of course, it's how when you're singing and then the names keep flashing and then you miss it. Anyone I've forgotten to say, sorry. Yeah. All right.
You can take his.
That's it? Yeah.
You can take.
Or camera
No,
when
no, no. She's taking your
Well-
seat at the moment. Okay.
So you didn't capture.
Now what? Now let's.
Why you're not in the shot?
Huh?
It's at this camera.
Hold on. No.
Oh, okay, there we go.
Yes. All right. Hi, everyone. Well, it's Chris Carpio at the helm, but he's busy at the moment fixing cameras and checking batteries and doing all those things he needs to do to keep this going. We certainly have, when we first started, we had 2 cameras and then thing, but now he keeps on adding, he's got more and more. So as we're progressing, I'm very happy tonight because I actually have my own mic, so that made a difference on the vocal. So that was good, because we were sharing the mic before. All right. Anybody else online that I haven't mentioned? David. All right. Hi, David from South Carolina. All right, USA. And Annie in Singapore. Motoko in Japan.
Come up immediately. It's always delayed.
Okay.
Okay, can you move now?
All right. Now we can go. Bye.
No, you're staying.
What am I going to sing?
I don't know. Okay, hold on.
I know we're delayed.
Let me give you your spot.
I know we're delayed, but we're gonna do one last song with our mom. We haven't figured this out. Let's do something that everybody knows and loves. What song do you know off by heart that everybody knows and loves? Can we see? Yes! Welcome back, Jez. I think it's time for you to have a drink again.
In celebration.
Jez, we need to celebrate. It's time for you to drink.
You need to drink in celebration.
Drum roll, please, in the key of A.
Oh, there you go.
Hey, where's the ah? Can you imagine Jez being a commercial guy?
We did a commercial.
It's like this. So tasty, it makes him see.
we already did a commercial. That was challenging in itself.
Okay. What's the last song?
I
you
don't
wanna do?
know.
What song do you know off by heart?
Have a look there.
There's so many. It could be like we can do something that everybody knows and loves. Either we can go anything.
Why don't we do one of the swing tunes?
Which one? Pardon?
Satin doll.
Okay. Yes, Shatin's doll. The doll from Shatin.
Mongkok doll.
Okay. One, two. A 1, 2, 3.
Cigarette holder, which wigs me over his shoulder. He digs me out catting my satin doll. Oh, baby, shall we go out skipping? Careful, amigo. You're flipping, speaks Latin, my satin doll. Well, she's nobody's fool, so I'm playing it cool as can your numbers. Well, you know, doing my rumbers with a who know, and that in my satin doll, and that in my satin doll, and that in my satin doll. And that song was in memory for Nino, because he loved that song.
Thank you everyone for tuning in. This is your, I hope one of your favorite jazz shows on a Sunday. All based from Hong Kong. Here we have my brother, Bernard Carpio on saxophone right behind me, here in the bottom left. We have our very good friend, Jezrael Lucero. In the top left. I'm getting confused. I can't remember. It's all opposite for me. And we have Mike on drums, Mike Salcedo. And
Thank you, Mike.
our mother, Rosalie Carpio, here.
And proud mum of two wonderful, wonderful sons, bursting with pride, yeah? Fantastic.
I'll be back again next week for another tune of foreign tunes, hopefully. I don't know who I'm going to have on, but it's going to be fun. It's going to be interesting. Make sure you guys tune in, and we hope to see you again soon.
And that in my satin doll. One more time. A hot cat in my satin doll. Whoa.
See you guys next time. Thanks again for tuning in.